Good morning. So before I get to my main garden walkthrough, you see here that Mr. Wright, we have built another raised garden bed, and it's only about maybe 2 or 3 by 5, but that's good. You get a little bit of sun here, so we're just filling it up with this peat moss and some garden soil. We already put some garden soil in there. We also put some cardboard on the bottom of this raised garden bed also. So we're gonna fill it up a little bit with some of this peat moss, and then probably top it off with this Miracle-Gro garden soil. And it's still on sale at both Lowe's and Home Depot. So he's just putting a little bit more peat moss in here, and then he's gonna mix it up with the rake over there, and then with the side with the plant. Okay, of course that's Mr. Walton, brother Dave, helping out my hubby, and they're getting the raised garden bed all mixed in together. I guess I'm gonna wrap up for today. I'm still tired. I hope that I'm not getting sick. But in our new raised bed, we decided to put 2 eggplants and some more bush beans. No, 2 bush tomato plants. I just don't have this one in the cage yet. And our 2 climbing green apple cucumbers. That's the cucumbers that grow about this big, and then they're at maturity. I have some more beans here that I didn't poke all the way down, so I'm just pushing them down now before the birds come and get them. And I'm grateful for the birds. They keep other things away. But we did put this new bed right here inside of a cage. And I did this so that nothing will come in here and dig up our beans until they have a chance to germinate. So everything's looking good, including these tomato plants that I thought were dead. I did prune them, I fertilized them, I watered them, and I moved them around until I found this spot right here they seem to like. And the 3 pumpkin plants, they seem to be doing good. And when they grow, I'm just going to let them sprawl out through this bed. I might have to find another home for these tomatoes, but I think these tomatoes are the bushing type. They may be done before these pumpkins. So Mr. Wright healed up our potatoes, the ones that are up here in this bed. We put 12 tomato plants here, and still only, let's see, 3, 6, only 9 of them have come up so far. I don't know if we put 9 or 12 in here. I can't remember. And then that tomato plant that I put there quite a while ago, still, to me, it still doesn't appear to have that much growth on it. And I fertilized this tomato. I put a fish under it, and I've done a lot to it. So maybe we're expecting a lot of rain for the next few days. If I don't see any growth on it, I'm going to move it. And then this is one of our bean plants, and it looks like something is eating it. If anyone knows what it could be, I checked it out. I can't find anything. Let me know. I want to give it a chance before I spray neem oil or any other kind of surfactant on it. These things seem to be doing okay. I think these are the long beans, and I hope they are. And I hope that when we get that rain and the cool weather next week, I hope they grow. I hope they begin to grow, up this trellis. So I took the net off of our 1,000-head kale plants so that they could catch the rain. And when they're done, when the rain is done, I'm going to cover them back up. I just want to make sure that everything gets good. God's rain is better than any water that comes out of a pipe. And then look at these. These are nice also. Look, some of them are already bigger than my hand. So that's promising, and it's exciting. And all of our sweet potatoes are doing well. Those are more. They're ready to start climbing. And then Mr. Wright did find a green cabbage moth thing on this grape, our new grape plant. I already took it off and I killed it. I wish I would have left it on here to show it to you, but boy, when we come back out in a few days, all of these leaves probably would have been gone. So our newly planted Red Haven peach tree, it's already starting to leaf out. That's exciting. And the one that I left in the ground, they're self-seeded. That looks like it's doing okay also. So this is our Cortland apple that we just got in the mail from the Stock Brothers. And you see it's starting to come out of dormancy also. I don't know if you can see the green leaf there, but it's coming out of dormancy also. And right here in this same bed, we decided to go ahead and put the king of the bean lima beans there. And we're going to string that pole together soon, and then it's going to go up that trellis. So I did some research. I think mostly what I found is that Cortland apples are fertile. Already self-fertile, but if you plant another something, there's some certain apple trees that if you plant with them, that would make them become even more fertile. So I went on ahead and I ordered another tree. I ordered a gala tree, which I think I have already. I'll walk up and show you. But gala trees are supposed to be very compatible with this Cortland apple. They're supposed to be beneficial to each other. So when it gets here, it's a dwarf tree. I'm going to move this hosta right here, and I'm going to put it right here. And then hopefully they'll have a great, symbiotic relationship with each other. Because these two apple trees, I have one here. I don't know the name of it. I have another one right here beside it. They're right here beside each other. I don't know what they are, but I get a few apples on them every year, but the squirrels usually get them. So because I don't know what they are, and because I'm putting two more here, hopefully, it'll work out for everyone. And in the fall, I'll prune these two trees back, and then hopefully, something will come around here and catch the blooms. So I was looking at our pickling cucumber. So this cucumber already has flowers. I can't see them through the camera, but they're on there. I'm not going to pick them off either. I'm going to let them go ahead and grow. So I have them on this tripod trellis. I have 4 of them in here. If I need to add one more or some kind of fence or gate to help support everything, I will, because I have another one here, the straight 8s. So I have straight 8s and pickling, and not much that support. I'm going to eventually fill these bags all the way to the top, and if I have to, like I said, I'll add more support to them. But the watermelon looks good. The 2 peppers, I think they're peppers, or even peppers, or them dumb eggplants that I planted here, they look good. The 2 cucumber pickle bush, they look good also. And then that pepper plant, that's starting to flower. I'm going to leave those flowers on there also. So there is one watermelon plant, and it's there. I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully this is a good spot for it. If not, I'll move it to a sunnier spot. Maybe over there where we just planted our new trees. And this bed was where I took all of the Chinese cabbage out of because it bolted. I added 1, 2, 3, 4 tomato plants and 1 eggplant, and hopefully it'll give us some ground cover, because there are a lot of weeds in here that I keep picking out. So maybe these things will smother the weeds, and maybe they'll be happy here. It's very sunny. When it's sunny, it's sunny. And these are our potato plants. I stuck my hand down in this one just to see if I could find any new potatoes. Not yet. So our onions, and where I put that broccoli, when I took it out of that other bed, the broccoli looks happy here. Our kiwi is already vining nicely here. And hopefully it won't be too hot for these peas. And we'll get some peas soon before they die off. I haven't even seen any flowers. And Our potato plants are doing nicely here. We have this one. We're not going to hill it anymore. We're just going to let it go. Mainly because I don't remember what kind of potato I put in there. And then on our 2 Cherokee, we have more tomatoes coming here and more here. We have 2 here, 2 nice ones there, and even more flowers. I like to come by and shake them a little bit, because you know, for tomatoes, you got to shake the pollen down. They don't just come down. They're not pollinated. And then we have one more right here. This is that one Mr. Wright got. And it has, I see a tomato on there, actually. I'm not going to prune this either. This is a cherry tomato. I'm going to let it come up this vine. When it gets a little larger, I'm going to move these pots and then just let it go for it. So this is the tree I was talking about over there. I think this is a Gala apple tree. And if it is, that would be nice. I knocked a branch off the other day full of apples. But we do have a few left. This was the one that Mr. Wright moved. It must love this spot. It's doing much better. And I was looking at one of these green stalks that has the bush things in it. So some of them are about to start flowering. So not only will we have string beans soon, I think it's going to be soon after this rain. Yeah, I see a lot of flower buds about to open. And I know one day me and Mr. Wright are going to eat this lettuce before all dies and go to seed. He said, of course. And I fertilized our, which one is this? Oh, this is the navel orange. I did fertilize it because we didn't fertilize it when we planted it. And the potatoes back there are doing fine. I am going to go back there and stick my hand and see if I can feel any. If I feel any, I'll come back and show you. And then here's our corn. It looks nice. I'm going to cage this corn just like we caged that one over there with another cage, just in case. I've never seen a raccoon back here. I've never seen anything back here but Fred. And that's the groundhog that lives under the shed. But he doesn't come over here. He comes in through that fence back there in the corner. And he goes under the shed and he goes to sleep. And then he leaves. So he can live over there rent free as long as he don't bother me. So this green stalk full of the different kind of cabbage that I hope head up before it gets too hot out here. And we have some kale. A few different species of kale. And then some lettuce down at the bottom. Okay, so in these raised beds, I have 3 of them that I took from off the deck up there. I planted out 2 different types of cantaloupe and then some sugar baby watermelon. And I like these specific crops because the vine only grows to like 3.5 feet. So I have the trellises. These trellises came with these planters. And they're about 3 feet tall, and they just stick right in the back of them, just like this. So I don't have to do any more with these other than put the trellis in, and then I will put all 3 of these planters. After we get the rain, I'll put them over there with the new trees. So this is our collard green experiment that I was really trying to see how many plants I could put in here. I was really trying to see if I could grow 30 crops in here, and it looks like they're doing okay. They're doing okay. They grow, I guess they just grow like a traditional plant, but I like those when they bush out, like these ones that's down here on the ground. They just look a little happier. But I will give you one disclosure of this collard green. And that's the Georgia collard green down there. And this is a different collard green. I have to look at the seed pack. But they're not the same species, and that's probably why they don't look the same. And these tomatoes that I put down here, the Cherokee tomatoes, I put 4. It's interesting. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. They were all planted at the same time. But it's like every other one is big and small. And then here are our beans that I need to I need to put a tripod in that one, and I need to put a tripod in that one. And I really know better, because I know if I stick something down there now, it might kill it. So I need to get it down there soon. I'll try to do it before I go in. So I put this little tomato cage thingy I have here on this one. This is those succotash beans that I planted, because you see they're already starting to climb. The purple one that's really pretty, that one is climbing up this one already. I don't know if you can see that because it's green, but it's going to be nice because the beans are green and then they'll be easy to see. I mean, they're not green, they're purple. So back to my video. We do have one tomato here. Let's see. This is I think this is a yellow tomato. Okay, yellow pear. It needs the trellis. I was about to move this trellis over there to those beans, but it needs to be here. And then those brassicas down there, I still don't know what they are. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, and then this green stalk right here. I think this one has broccoli and Brussels sprouts, maybe cabbage. I don't know, but it don't look as stressed out as that other cabbage that I pulled out from in that other bed over there. So for now, I'm going to leave it. These are those other bush beans that I planted in here with that Filderkraut cabbage. The cabbage is coming along nicely. I'm glad that it's kind of shaded by those beans also. I was a little worried about that at first, but it's been so hot lately. Probably needs it. So I know some of this is cabbage and some of this is weed. So right in the middle, I think that's cabbage. This might be cabbage too. I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to leave those and see what happens. So this black tower that we have here, that's full of arugula, spinach, lettuce, and kale. It looks like the arugula is starting to bolt. So between today and tomorrow, we're going to just go ahead and eat this with some of those radishes. Some of the radishes are ready too. Okay, any comments, suggestions, or concerns, let us know. Okay, we're open.